Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to each and every one of you that's out there. Um, just in case you're wondering who I am or where I've been, I am Victoria Holland. I am the CEO, founder, and facilitator of Victoria Elevates. And of course, I have always done elevation moments. And so this morning, I wanted to come really briefly. I'm not going to be on here too long. I just want to say thank you to all of you that have been inquiring and asking, where have I been? Where has the programs been? Where is Uncensored Conversation? Where is Elevation Moments? Where is? Well, that's one of the reasons why I'm coming on today. I want to give you a special announcement on several items. But one of the things I want to talk about today is something very, God woke me up with it this morning. I have been laying dormant until given permission from the Master to do what I enjoy to do more than anything, and that is to help people and to see people go to that next level. Elevated Not Tolerated has kind of changed a little bit in the concept, right? So Elevated Not Tolerated, if you remember, means to rise above anything and everything that has held us down and has caused us to feel inadequate and has done so unpleasantly. But with you and I together, my friends, we are going to strive to that next level. But how do we do that? That is the question. How do we effectively do that? By being empowered, by embracing our uniqueness and being educated how to be elevated, not tolerated. So many times we go through the process, but we don't know how to do it. We don't have someone in our life that is embracing us. We don't have the push to be empowered. But being elevated and not tolerated isn't just a phrase, it's a movement. It is a structure. It is a design that you and I should treasure to follow to our next level. Over the last, I'm going to say 2 years, actually probably since the beginning of COVID, but rolled over. From that time frame, God has transitioned me in so many different areas that somehow I even got to the point where I was like, God, what is all this about? What are you really trying to do through me, for me, and with me, right? And all he was trying to do, or is trying to do, one of the things, the one of many things, is reminding us that we do not have to be stuck in the same place that we've always been. Over the last few months, even, God has kind of rebroken some things down to me. If you remember, if you watched my previous videos on my other page, and for those of you that have been looking for me, my other original page got hacked and disabled, and so we had to come back and restart a new one. But what is so unique and funny about all of that is, for the people that were looking for me, it was interesting who sought me out and who found me. There were several people that I actually reached out and said, hey, if you missed me on here, this is the reason why. But even with that, it was a time where God wanted me to be silent for his strategic plan for him to show up. Recently, even with my health, I had to be silenced to understand the importance of my health. Do you understand that sometimes your language causes many things to delay you, to apprehend you, to keep you from moving to your next level? But when all of a sudden certain things started falling into place, can I make you aware of something? Be careful what you ask for, because you'll get it. Back in 20, this is 23, back in the end of 21, I began to ask God for something specific. And that specific thing was this: remove anything, everything, and anyone out of my way that was going to prevent me from going to where you wanted me to be. Not man, not people, places, and things, not Victoria, but where he wanted me to go. Move anything out of the way that would apprehend that would cause that not to happen according to his plan. See, oftentimes we are working on our plans, but we're not incorporating his plan. his directive into that. And that's why we get thrown off of the path that we need to be going on. Many of us are striving and looking for something greater when the greater is right before you. Look in the mirror. In the last couple of weeks, I have been revamping some things and revamping the classes and revamping the workshops and revamping. And all of a sudden, I begin to hear this amazing message fall into my ear gates. Not from people, places, and things, because people, places, and things will say just about anything until you don't fit into their mold, until you're not doing as they want, right? But when you get into God's mold, when you get into his mold, and I'm coming to you from all different aspects of who I am, right? But when you get into that mold, when you get into that position, when you understand that concept, that's when things begin to move effectively. As I began to move into this next phase, this next piece of information that I was being so engulfed with, I began to understand even more clearly what was going on. I understood who was really in control. I teach this in my classes, and one of the things I often say to my students is this: control is that which you have overcome. If you haven't overcome anything in your life, then just wait on it. The old people say, if you want to, if you haven't experienced this, just wait on it. So I'm telling you, just wait on it, right? See, this is the thing. If we are reaching for the limits of who and what we are, if we are striving to see the greater, can I be honest with you? It's time for us to move to that next level. But that also means that some things we have to let it go. We can't carry in everybody and everything with us in this season. You can't carry all of the weights with you. As I begin to go through some processes even on this week, and if you want more information about it, send me a IM or text me. Well, don't IM because I don't look at Facebook messaging that much, but text me and I'll be sending it. I'll be more happy to send it to you. But as God broke down this week to me, how much time I have in a day and what that percentage truly looks like for him. And the thing that I understood was I wasn't waiting. I wasn't experiencing the time like I had before previously. Yeah, you might think this is funny, but it took 2 years for it really to sink in what he was doing. See, this is the thing. If you are understand, you're so right, Joan. There is always a not yet. You are so right, my friend. It is always that place. But can I be honest with you? And you're wondering what the special announcement is, I'm about to tell you. Sometimes you got to understand this. And you got to get it deep into your knowing. I often say this at different churches that allow me to come in. This is one thing I say. It's deep in my shana na 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 na. Why? Because what is at the core is what's going to make it move to the next. What's the special announcement? I guess some of you are saying, well, the special announcement is that you're back. You're going to come back to the platforms, and that may be a portion of, but that's not the special announcement for today. That's not what we're talking about today. That's not what he gave me to encourage you with on today. On today, he gave me something very special because I had to hear it for myself. I had to hear it in my own self. Can I say that again? Hear it in my own self. I had to hear it in my own shanana. I had to hear it at that place for myself. So this is what I'm going to give you on to hearing. Can you really handle it? Let me ask you that. How do you want to handle it? How bad do you want to hear it? Because not everybody will say we want something, but do we really, really want it when it play table? Do we really no one want it? Because if you don't really want it, it's going to be kind of hard for you to understand what I'm about to give to you. And this is what he said to me. If this didn't kill you, then it's meant to help you grow. If this right here didn't kill you, it's meant for you to grow. If this didn't stop you, then it's meant for you to go forward. If the lies and the backbiting didn't stop you, then it was meant for you to go. So you got to understand that you can't let nothing stop you. You can't let the naysayers, the do-sayers, and the if-sayers stop you from moving to your next. If this did not kill you, then it was meant for you to grow. I don't know about you, but there has been times in my life. I celebrated 16 years of being in ministry yesterday. And for the first time in 16 years, there were 3 people that over 16 years span of time had always sent me a reminder. Do you remember on this day? Do you remember what you were preaching about on this day? Do you remember your initial sermon? And this is the funny thing about yesterday. And if you can agree with me, just say amen. There's something about yesterdays that will make you sometimes cringe just a little bit. Sometimes it'll make you think just a little bit. Sometimes it will bring you to a place of woe is me. But as I thought about it yesterday, I said 16 years in ministry. 16 years, and I can count on my hands several things. I can count on several places and things that I've done. But this is the thing that stuck out with even that on yesterday. If it didn't kill you, it was meant for you to grow. See, this is the thing. When we get past the who left us and why they're not speaking to us, if we get past all of that, if we can get past all of the shenanigans of the world, if we can just get past that, can I be honest with you? Hey Sandra, if we can get past all of those shenanigans, and if we get into a place where we understand who God is and why God is. See, elevation moments are not just coaching moments. They are spiritual moments. They are moments that they come to enhance your day. It was the moments that will brighten up your experience, because somebody out there is not as fortunate as you and I, because what did kill them stopped them. But I'm speaking to that person today, the person who God woke me up for this morning and said, today is the day that you go back. Today is the day that you pop in and do that first elevation moments on the lives that you used to. Today is the day. This is the day that you have to understand that nothing is going to apprehend you. With my health over the last 2 years, I've had to readjust my sittings. I had to readjust who I was. I had to readjust what I do. I had to readjust where I go. I had to readjust my mindset. I had to take in consideration what was truly important, and what was truly important was me. See, this is the thing. When you go back and you look at over your life and you start thinking about what he has done for you, when we think about all of the things that he has allowed us to do. Good morning, Michelle. Michelle B. Hammond's in the house. When I tell you that at the end of the day, it did not kill you, it's only going to catapult you to your next. See, this is the thing. And Michelle, I was thinking about you this morning. I started to I am you and text you like we used to do, because, it used to be a time where, we would reach out to people all the time, but we get so busy that we don't get to do it. But I text her this morning and just say, I'm so proud of the journey, the things that she's gone through since we first met in 20. And we still haven't had the physical meet yet. See, this is the thing. What did not kill you is going to empower you. See, what's been holding you back, so you thought, was only God allowing you a moment of silence. See, most of us don't understand this, that sometimes the best things have to appear to be dead. Okay. That's a part of a previous message. Sandra, back in a couple of years ago, I came to Virginia, and I was at a church. I'm not going to mention the name of the church because but I was at a church, and the message I gave was "Bullseye, you're it." But then through over the process, God has given me a new refreshing with even that message. He said, I'll raise you because what didn't kill you is going to empower you to catapult to your next. My health has not killed me. The diabetes didn't take away my complete eyesight. It didn't stop my liver function. It didn't stop what they thought was going to kill me. It did not stop me. Michelle, if you don't stay out of my message, because God has given me one to give, and I'm telling you, it is time for you and I to understand that in this season, it stopped you momentarily. See, the thing is, and there's a class that's getting ready, one of my classes that's getting ready to go online right now, that talks about how we have to understand that every time you are knocked down doesn't mean that it was for your bad. Sometimes it was working for your good. Can I be honest with you? The people, places, and things that have left me over the last 3 or 4 years, God has allowed me to replenish who I was through that process. Do you not understand that sometimes you can be connected? Michelle, this was a part of what I was going to talk about at your event. Do you understand that sometimes what you are connected to is apprehending you? I don't know who I'm talking to this morning. It wasn't even in my intent. It wasn't even my platform for today. It wasn't in my things to do for today. But do you not understand that your connection sometimes is what's holding you back from your next move? But let me tell you, it didn't kill you. It's only going to catapult you. So you got to understand that now that you have deciphered and now that you have evaluated the process, now you can understand that the special announcement is this: I didn't die in that season so I could live in this season. I don't know who I'm talking to this morning, and I'm going to keep on saying it. I was told one time, don't say that all the time because you do know who you're talking to. Well, I don't know about you, but I don't know who I'm talking to today. But I know that I'm talking to me. I know that I'm talking to Victoria. It did not kill me, but it pushed me. The letdowns, the stories of old, the tales of old, the lies of old, even some of the truths of old. It did not kill me, but it preserved me. It made me realize who I really was to myself. See, the thing is, we say this all the time as a cliche, and I understand that in its own purpose and in its own place, that it is correct. We say this, but let me get you to a point of understanding. Sometimes the words that you use, you have to be careful. Sometimes the cliche is statements that you make, you have to be careful because not every cliche fits your situation. What didn't kill you is going to help you grow. See, I don't know about you, but we say this as a cliche all the time. It ain't about me. It's about, okay? Be careful because sometimes it needs to be about you. You're cleaning out, you're draining out, the emptying out of all the negativity that has been around you, even from our childhood up until our adult life. Can I be honest with you? There's some things that has happened, and I can't be distracted. There's some things that happen in your life, in your childhood, is what has caused you to be where you are right now. Can I be honest with you? It didn't feel good then, but it's catapulting you to your next. What apprehended you then is what God is going to use to push you to your next. I don't care what it is. Can I be honest with you? What didn't kill you is about to help you grow. See, sometimes you got to understand this process, just as Michelle posted earlier about that olive and how it receives everything. Hey, Adrian, see, you got to understand that what did not kill you then is only helping you produce right now. See, I don't know about you. There's things in my life that I have had to ask God, God, why did you take me through that? God, why did you put me in that situation yet again? Sometimes we will tell people, you must have didn't learn your lesson the last time. Can I be the catalyst to tell you this today? That's a lie. Because sometimes you went back through the test again because there was some more lessons, there were some more tools that you had to obtain through that process. What didn't kill you is about to help you grow. I don't know about you. I said this to God all through the week. I've been doing some things, and if you know me well enough, you can probably comprehend this a little bit. I said, God, wait a minute. I asked you to show me some things. Hey, Deborah, I asked you to show me some things of what I made a mistake in this process. And all I kept hearing was, what didn't kill you is about to help you grow. So you got to understand that even in your push, mm, even in your push, you got to understand that sometimes it don't feel good. Can I be honest with you? When I saw my doctor a few weeks ago, and she said, I don't want you traveling long distance right now, not by yourself. Can I be honest with you? Because what could have killed me is now helping me to grow. Mm, mm, mm. Uh, all right, Joan. Now you're starting something. So you got to understand that even in that, when my doctor said that, I was like, wait a minute, I got some things planned to do. Not in this season. And immediately God took me back to when I had COVID, and I was the first time, because I've had it 2 times. He took me back to that first time, and he said, what do you remember going through that process that impacted you? I said, for the good or the bad, God. Because see, this, I don't know about how your conversation is with God. See, it depends on your relationship. It depends on how your relationship is with other people or how you will talk to them. See, this is the thing. When I started asking, when I said, what do you mean by that? His answer was very clear. Did you learn anything from being on your back? Did you remember what came out of that atmosphere? And what came out of that atmosphere was something very unique. He allowed me to be in silence so that I could refuel everything that I had poured out. Some of those things that was poured out was not received in the atmosphere that it should have been received in. And I said, but God, what are you doing? He said, I'm stripping you. I'm transitioning you to a different level, because not all the time is it good. Not all the time is it good just to be doing. When you lose the energy, when you lose the drive, then you are depleting the gift that he has given you. I teach now true self-care. True self-care. I teach it because it's not getting your nails done all the time, but it is about you spending quality time with people that can surround you with love and understanding. Sometimes you got to go where you got to go. But even in that, when the doctor said, no, you can't do this right now, I don't trust your physical to allow you to do. I said, but God, why would you allow me to accept this so easily? I didn't get upset, y'all. Can I tell you why? because what didn't kill me is allowing me to grow. See, some of you have been pushing yourself and not understanding why you don't see anything happening. You got to allow some things within you. You got to allow some things within you to die out. You have to let those relationships that are stifling die out. It will take you a little time to address it. It will take a little time for you to feel better about it, but it's not going to kill you. It's not going to stop you. Don't allow anything or anyone to keep you from moving to your next. Be in season with what he has designed for you. The doors that need to be opened, he will open them for you. The places that you should go, like Dr. Seuss said, I can tie in a whole lot of things if you mess with me. The places that you can go, God will open up the door for you to go when it's in his season for you. Sometimes he's got to push you back down a few flights of stairs so you don't forget where you went and how you got there. Sometimes you just need a reminder that what didn't kill you is about to help you grow. I got to say that for somebody else who's out there this morning who is struggling with your thoughts. Because sometimes you can sit on the pew day in and day out and still be dead, but you're not growing. Sometimes you can be sitting in the office and thinking that you are moving, but you're not moving because you're not allowing yourself to be transparent to what God has put in you to be. This is an elevation moment for you. It is time for you to get back into your season of opportunity for you. See, this is the thing. So true, Joan. So true. See, this is the thing. When things are distracting you and things are in toxic mode to you, you can't freely do what you need to do. A couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, Friday, today is Friday, 2 weeks ago today, I kept battling with something. I was like, God, how is this going to affect my next? And how is that going? And all of a sudden he said, didn't I give you peace before I gave you the, can I be honest with you? Sometimes God will allow you to have peace before the storm comes. Excuse me. I apologize. Sometimes he will give you the peace before the storm even comes. Why? Because you need to be able to rest in it effectively, because what didn't kill you is about to help you grow. I don't know about you. I'm ready to travel. I'm ready to go some places. I'm ready to see some things. Good morning, Dr. My good friend, Dr. T, is in the house. My sister. See, this is the thing. What did not kill you is about to transform you into a capsule of explosion. My brother, Lazarus, so many people thought he was dead, but he was yet sleeping and resting until it was time. Because what did not kill him catapulted him to move forward. Can I be honest with you? Some things that you need to allow yourself, you just need to go to sleep for a few minutes. Take a breather. A former pastor friend of mine many years ago, I preached a message and she said, I don't know where you got that from. And then we laughed because it became evident why. You got to play dead in this season. Some of you, some of me, some of us, some of we, you need to rest. Because what didn't kill you needs a resting place. Over the last few months, I've had to understand what it was to rest. I had to learn what it was to redo some things. Because what was intended physically to kill me, I had to change my outlook on it. See, some of you, your problem is your outlook is foggy. Some of the things that you're dealing with is because you're foggy up here. It's time to clear out all of this and get back to the basics of life. When he showed me that 38% of my time was his time, 38% of my day is his time. Some of you, some of us, some of we are spending too much time in other areas that we don't need to be in. That the phrase is stay in your lane comes to mind. Time spent is going to make the difference. Some of you are in this transitional moment as we begin to go into this next level of transformation, of elevated, not tolerated, and Victoria elevates. Yeah, you might have thought I was gone, but baby, I wasn't gone. I was taking a break because God had something else for me to do. He was dealing with me to refuel who I was. I allowed people, places, and things to drain me, but he allowed me the opportunity to be quiet so he could refuel me. See, somebody might have said, well, that almost cost you your life. It almost did, but what it didn't do, it didn't kill me. It only helped catapult me. Some of you are coming in now and you're saying, well, what's the special announcement? What's the special announcement? Let me give it to you one more time. What didn't kill you is about to help you grow. Go back and look at my video when Dr. Hampton was on my show. She gave you some clear evidences of some things that would help you. See, this is the thing. I'm not a crab. I like to promote other people because when they're saying something good, I like to push it into the atmosphere. That don't mean I get the same opportunity. But guess what? That don't bother me right now because guess what? It did not kill me, but it's helping me grow. I like to share good people. I like to share good thoughts. I like to push people to the people that can help you because see, this is the thing. If you're really listening to me today, God has assigned a group of people for you to reach out to that somebody else may not get to. I may not be able to get to the people that Dr. Hampton can get to, but guess what? I'm going to put her name out there so somebody can find her because her skill, her technique is what's going to attract them. See, what skills I have attracts me. It attracts those people to me. It's what God has assigned. Because see, this is a real deal, y'all. This is the real deal. Stop wasting energy on who ain't. See, this is what we do as crabs. If you're a crab, this is what you're doing. You're always pulling somebody else down. I don't know about you. See, Dr. Hampton, you and I, this right here, this is me and Dr. Hampton. We are in this together. See, this is the thing. When you start understanding the purpose of who you really are, that's a class I'm teaching right now. I didn't put it out there for everybody to take. Why? Because everybody can't handle understanding how to find your purpose. You're afraid of your purpose because you're afraid of succeeding in what God has planned for you to do. Because what didn't kill you is going to help you grow. So you got to understand that you are in this season of growth opportunity because he didn't allow you to go 6, 9, 10 feet under. He didn't allow it because it's going to help you grow. The loved ones that have moved on. Oh, I love Dr. Hampton. Dr. Hampton, you got to come back to Uncensored. This is the truth. See, there's some people that will push you and pull you, but there's some people that will push you, pull you down, and suffocate you. But this is the thing. Can I tell you a little secret, and then I'm probably gonna go. Can I be real honest with you? Stop giving access to everyone and everything. Not everything is for you, and not everyone is for you, but you keep giving the access to them, which is why they continue to keep you held down. You got to release some people and places and things in your life. Yesterday, as I said, yesterday was my 16th anniversary in ministry. And the devil began to have a moment, because I gave him access. Come on now. Y'all do it too. You just not being honest. Some of you want to say the devil did it. Oh, Michelle. That is true. Michelle, look, Michelle, you better say that, girlfriend. Because, see, this is a thing. We don't have time to wait. Michelle said she's gone because I'm going higher in another level. That's it, Michelle. We cannot no longer stay in the barrel of uncertainties and indiscrepancies. It's time to move to another level. It's time to push past all of that. See, I have some people that I may not talk to every day. I don't talk to Michelle Hammond every day. We used to, but I don't get to talk to her every day because she's busy. I don't get to talk to Dr. Hampton because she's busy. I don't get to talk to Sally Sue, Peter, Paul, and Mary, and Bobby Boo and Cuckoo around the corner. Because if you are being active, then you are moving forward. See, this is the thing. It's time for us to understand that what has not killed you is about to catapult you. The doors of opportunity are opening up. See, I can praise Michelle. I can thank God for where she's going, because I know some of the things that she had to go through to get where she is right now. I don't know Dr. Hampton as well as I know Michelle, but the conversations has taught me that she's been through some things that has caused the doors of opportunity to open. See, I can praise them. I can shout happiness to them, because guess what? What he has done for them, he can do for you and I. But the timing you got to understand is what didn't kill you is about to catapult you. You got to understand where we're going now. You can't always be so quick to get offended. See, that's the problem. So many times we're too quick to get offended because of. Why don't you get offended about those times that you should have got offended? It's time to move out, friends. Your next is waiting on you. Hey, Miss Carrie, your next is waiting on you. If I wanted to stop right now, which I have tried, if I had wanted to stop right now, there is something that's in the pit of my belly that's not going to let me stop. Why? Because I'm elevated and not tolerated. Many people have told me to change my name, change my business name, change what I say about that. The devil is a liar. Because Victoria elevated, not tolerated. Why? Because it is time for us to be empowered, to embrace, and be educated to be elevated and not tolerated. See, your circumstances can no longer hold you down if you have the encouragement and the empowerment that you need. You can't be held down if someone's embracing you and bringing you back to life. You cannot if you're being educated in how to do better. All of us, all of my good colleagues, business colleagues, we all have our catchy logo, signature names, if you will. Michelle is mind, body, and soul. I'm elevated, not tolerated. Lisa's lunching with Lisa. Billy Bob and John. Throwing out some names. Donnie got the beats and Donnie got the beats. That's my brother. Everybody got something. You got to stay in tune to who you are. What did not kill you is about to catapult you. What did not kill you is about to catapult you. The doors that you want to be open so you can do his will, just watch him work it. He's not going to leave you. Adrian, I need some t-shirts that don't say what didn't kill me only catapulted me. I need that in my life, Adrian. What didn't kill me is about to catapult me. I got several people out there that are great T-shirt designers, and she's one of them. So you got to understand some things. For the duration of your life, there's always going to be somebody who's not going to believe you. There's going to be somebody who's going to talk about you. There's going to be somebody who's going to follow you. There's going to be somebody who want to walk like you and talk like you and smell like you. But what you got to understand is they don't know the hell that you've been through. They don't know the hell you're going through right now. Because if I told you what I was going through right now, you would... Chanel, I love you. That's my girl right there. That's a preaching something right there. Y'all want some preacher, young woman. That lady right there is one that will come and stomp your flows down. But when I tell you that it's not going to kill you. Good morning, Monica. It's not going to kill you. Dr. T, it ain't going to kill us. It's going to catapult us. When he stops us from doing one thing, he's only opening the door for something else. But in the midst of that, sometimes he needs you to take a break and rest. I needed a break and rest. Even as my health is getting better by the day. God said, I still need you to rest from some other things. I needed to remove some things. I needed to remove some people, places, and things out of your way so you can catapult to your next. Victoria Elevates has multiple things. Dr. T, I go back to a video and I got to try to go back and find it. But God told me this about 2 years ago. The 3S. Silence for strategic plan for him to show up. Dr. T, I'm going back to that. I'll speak when he gives me utterance. But in any other season, I'm going to be quiet. If you want to know what I'm doing, pick up the phone, text me, call me, and find out. The thing is, it's good to see you too, Monica. When I tell you that this won't kill you, it is. I just want to tap on this really briefly, and I promise you I'm going to leave. The Bible says this, and I had to really ask God about it. Dr. T, y'all Bible scholars, Chanel, all you Bible scholars, Michelle, all you Bible scholars, Joan, y'all help me out. I had to ask God a question because it was beginning to get on my nerves. The Bible says that he will put no more on us than we can bear, right? Have you ever asked God, well, wait a minute, God, what you mean? Because I'm drowning. I'm feeling suffocated. I can't, I'm hyperventilating. What's going on? And God's laughing at us. He said, I told y'all we're going to put no more on you than you could bear. What didn't kill you is going to help you grow. See, this is the thing. I had to ask him repeatedly, what you talking about? I can't do this and I can't do that. What is you talking about? That you're not going to put no more than I can bear. He said, are you still surviving? I love his to see him. He's such a charismatic gentleman. He said, you're still talking. You're still living. You're still walking. You're still able. At 60 years old, I was in a place the other day. And someone said to me, we were talking, and I said, at 60 years old, there's some things I'm not going to keep on doing. And this is what the person said to me. They said, 60? You 60? And I was like, well, dang, are they trying to say I look older than that? And the next thing I know, they said, for a 60-year-old, you sure don't look like it. You look really good for 60. I said, baby, Why is Sylvia Combs when I need her? Somebody tap Sylvia Combs. Baby, baby, if you only knew what I was going through, if you only knew what I've been through, I'm still going to say yes. I'm still going to keep moving because in this season, what didn't kill me is helping me grow. Those bad relationships, those relationships who didn't take you seriously then, but they see you 20 years later and they want to come. Look, what didn't kill me, baby, is going to help me grow. Oh, Michelle B. Hammond. If you don't stop, Michelle, we got to talk about something God put in my spirit for you, and I got to talk to you about it when you get a chance because you're so busy. I can't even book you for my own conference. You're so busy, girl. This is the thing. You got to understand some stuff. That wood did not. Joan, girl. Joan, see, this is a home girl, as you know, we say home girl. Joan, if they only knew some of the backsides of our story, they wouldn't understand it, why we look so good like we do. When I tell you that this next move is going to push you, it's going to grab you, it's going to turn you, it's going to shape you. Bye, Benny. See ya. Wouldn't want to be you. Shoot another game of pool. At the end of the day, what didn't kill you is about to catapult you. Now look, Dr. Hampton, you and Joan and Michelle got to talk about this oil pressure thing. I just want y'all to know this today. The special announcement is this. What didn't kill you is about to help you grow. It's about to catapult you into your next level. It's about to open up doors that you didn't even think were open up to you. People have been saying this to me for years. That my name was being spoken in places that I had not even walked in. Guess what? I'm starting to believe it. Why? Because if it had not been for God who was on my side, right now, where would I be? What didn't kill you is about to make you grow. Those bad relationships, don't worry about it. It's okay because the new relationship is going to make you great. That bad job that didn't like you for who you were and wanted you to bring your integrity level down because they wanted to increase theirs. Don't worry about it. God's going to open the door while you're going to shine and you ain't got to do nothing but just stand there. That lie that was told on you 20 years ago that seems to continue to follow you, don't worry about it because hey, Cappy, girl, Cappy, you have got to reach out to me, my sister, because we have not talked in 30 years, and I got to talk to you. See how God do some things? He will bring people back in your life. Cappy, if they knew what I went through back in the day being bullied, would they understand my press right now? Wow. Jackie M. Oh, my goodness. Jackie M. You and I got to talk. I got to bring you back on the show, my sister. I missed you. I miss you. See, sometimes we have to separate in order to understand better, right? See, this is the thing. I don't know. I don't know about y'all. But what I can tell you is this. What didn't kill you is going to bring the lies that they told on you, the misconception and the manipulation that they used you in. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Because where you are going now, it's going to be greater. It had to happen that way in order for you to get to your next. The separation had to come because it was needed for you to get to your next. Joan, girls, don't start nothing now. I can't, Joan, we got to have some more of them conversations because them conversations was good. We've had some breakthroughs in those conversations. See, I don't forget people that God has put me in my life. Yes, Michelle, Red Hollywood is in the house. She's gonna come back on Uncensored Conversation real soon. When I tell you that it's okay. Sandra, You got girl. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Kathy. We used to call her BB back in the day. Cat. BB, I could hear your mama preaching in my ear right now. I don't know if BB knows this, but I received the Holy Ghost at home under her mama's direction on that Sunday. And I laid in that floor and I waddled for 3 or 4 hours and didn't know what was going on until I got up. And Mother Waddle looked at me and said, "Are you finished?" Okay, so I'm going to stop now because now y'all bringing memories. Y'all bringing memories. But I tell you this again. What did not kill you is about to catapult you. God is about to open up doors for you to walk into that you've never seen before. When I woke up yesterday morning to 16 years of ministry and realized, God, I still haven't done enough. I began to be sad about it. And that's when I got a text message from somebody that said, no need to be sad about it. You're not a failure. Because failures is the only thing about failures is they quit. Right on, Cat? When I tell you that no matter what, no matter what did not kill you is going to help you grow. All the bullying back in the days in high school and middle school and all that, it didn't kill me. I have friendships now that I didn't have back then because of the bullying. Some people that, some people that made fun of me back in 30 years ago are now, I can call them colleagues and friends that I couldn't call them back then. Because you know what? Because what didn't kill me has helped me grow. What did not kill me is about to help me grow. So look, I got to get out of here because I keep messing with y'all guys and y'all keep on messing with me. Jack, wait a minute, Jack. Wait, Jackie M. No. Hollywood. Y'all go if y'all don't know Jackie like what we know Jackie. But Jackie, I'm with you, girlfriend. I had to remove toxic people out of my life. So Jack, Hollywood, we're gonna have a conversation on uncensored conversation about this very thing. Look, check this out, Jack. I had to ask God to remove anything and everything and everyone out of my way just so I could see it. See, you might miss the toxicity of it if you're too close up on it. See, this is the thing. Okay, look, last benediction, I promise you. This is the thing. Sometimes you are too close to the toxic that you can't even see yourself getting away from it. Because it looks so good when you're in the toxic. Hollywood, when I tell you that sometimes you're too close to it. Okay, I heard somebody say, give me an example. I can give you an example. I'm going to give you an example. Hold up, wait a minute. This is the example that I'm going to walk away with, right? Sometimes we can be so close to seeing the richness in somebody else that we excuse the danger that we're in by being associated. Sometimes we say this phrase, you're at the right place at the wrong time. Sometimes we're in the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong people. And sometimes we can be at the right place, but with the wrong people. And those things is what causes us sometimes, y'all is up to something. I'm telling you, y'all is messing this morning. Y'all need to stop. I wasn't gonna be on here this long. Y'all messing with me. See that sometimes you can have the great intentions, but your connections is not right. You can have the right intentions, but the connections that you have, it ain't right. You can pour out your goodness, but something else ain't right. That doesn't mean that they or you ain't wrong. It doesn't mean Dr. Peters is in the house. It doesn't mean that you were wrong. It doesn't mean that they were wrong. It just means that they are not right and you're not right for them in this season. Sometimes you got to let everything, you got to step off the platform long enough to see what was the true thing that you were experiencing. Can I be honest with you? What didn't kill you is about to bless you and help you grow. I don't know about any of you. I'm not talking to anybody. I appreciate all of you joining me this morning, but I'm not talking to or about any of you. But when I tell you, when God woke me up with this morning, and he said, if you don't get your rusty dusty up off that bed and stop whining, and just continue to go forth, because now is the time for you to see where I'm taking you to. You had to walk away from everything. You had to almost lose everything to get where you got to go in this season right now. I don't know about any of you, but sometimes the connections that you have, they're not good connections. They are either stagnant and have no growth potential, or they are dragging you down and putting you back into the pit that you done did yourself out of. I don't know who I'm talking to this morning. When I tell you, Joan, that right there, when you finally disconnect, is when you can see your potential. One of the things I'm teaching in the positive self-building class right now, building your purpose, is this right here. Sometimes you got to let the negative talk go away, because see, people would tell you all day long, girl, you shouldn't have done that, boy, you shouldn't have done that. But when you do it, when you did it, when you did it, let me tell you this. Let me tell you what happened. Please, y'all, let me go. I can't be here all day because I got to come back another day, right? When you find, this is the thing. When they tell you, look, Sandra, when they tell you, don't you make that. See, Sandra makes beautiful designer jewelry. Reach out to my girl, Sandra Wesley. When I tell you, Sandra, when they told you, don't make that piece right there because that piece ain't going to sell. The reason why they didn't want you to sell it, Sandra, is because they wanted to buy it themselves. They wanted you to give it to them. So they figured if you don't sell it, that you'll give it away. I've done that. I've given away my coaching programs. I've given away my classes. I have given them. Come on now, Joan. I have given away reefs. I've given away all kinds of products and services that I have, because they kept saying that I couldn't do it, or I shouldn't do it, or it ain't going to work. And so I allowed myself to listen to what those naysayers and doomsayers say. And I gave away the opportunity. And guess what? They picked up the opportunity and ran with it themselves. And this is the thing. This is what God told me. Well, baby, somebody call Sylvia Coots. That's my girl. With baby, because she says that all the time. I pick at her with that. Baby, let me tell you. God said to me, what didn't kill you is going to catapult you. They said you couldn't teach a course, but baby, I'm about to show them that you're going to blow windows off of people's houses with these courses. They said you could not be a motivational speaker, but baby, I'm about to show that I'm bringing you, your setback was only a comeback so that you can do it. Baby, they said that you could not. But he said, I'm about to show you that what didn't kill you, it's about to bless you. It's about to help you grow. Look, guys, I got to roll up out of here. I got to. I promised myself that I would stick to my schedules. And when God says enough done, enough is done. Jackie M's, I'm gonna need you. Ooh, Dr. T. See, Dr. T, she messing with me, y'all. What did God say? he's Dr. T. This is what he said. I'm about to show you before I show them what I'm working with. See, you wanted to know that, right? He said, I'm about to show you before I show them what I'm working with, because he speaks louder than anybody. His keys to the kingdom is so much better than y'all's. I promise you. But I tell you what, I got to roll out. I love being with you all. Please join my friend, Dr. Hampton, on Mondays. You got to hear that woman tell those. She got to, man, she be blowing me out the water, y'all. I'm telling you, I be sitting on the other side going, Jesus, if that woman don't stop that talking. Please join my good friend, Michelle B. Hammond, on Wednesday nights. It's Wednesday night, Michelle. You charge them heart. Join Michelle B. Hammond with Mind, Body, and Soul. Join my good friend Lisa Washington with Lunch with Lisa. Join me on Sunday nights. I'm coming back this coming Sunday. Join us on Sunday nights at 7 o'clock with Uncensored Conversation with Elevated Not Tolerated. I got some new guests coming. Jackie M is coming back. Hollywood, I'm putting your business out there. Hollywood is going to come back on this show. I got some people that are going to come back. They're going to bless the people with their knowledge, their wisdom, their product and services. But mainly, they're going to bless you to know that you can be better. They're going to bless you so that you know that you're elevated and not tolerated. Because, baby, I'm going to help you be empowered, and I'm going to embrace you, and I'm going to get you educated from every source that I surely can have come to bless you. Because, see, I want to bring, this is the last day of Women's Month. So all of these ladies that are on here tonight, today, Jackie M's, Carrie Nelson. Carrie Nelson's coming back. We're going to bring all that music back, y'all. Y'all got to watch for it. We're going to bring Carrie back. We're going to bring Jackie M's back. We're going to bring Dr. Hampton back, Dr. Peters, Michelle B. Hammond's coming back. I'm telling you, we got some folks that's coming back to the show because I want you to be able to be blessed by these individuals. These are soaring women. Thank you. Sandra, you must know what I was going to say. Eagles soar and chickens cluck. I'm bringing the Eagles back. Not the football team, y'all. I'm bringing the female Eagles that are going to be soaring back. Because I want you to know that there are powerful women in history that's right around you that you need to be in touch with, that you need to tap into. Dr. Peters will be coming back to the show. Y'all got to understand some things. What didn't kill you is about to catapult you to your next. I love you. I will see you next time right here on Elevation Moments with Elevated Not Tolerated. And we'll see you Sunday nights with Uncensored Conversation with Elevated Not Tolerated. Be blessed. Reach out to me, IM me, text me, and we will see you next time.